Faith is giving back, and I so love it for him. It's an amazing way of living your life, even aside being an ex-member of VBN or having a huge followership. It's just a perfect way of living a life. If God has given you the opportunity to get to a certain stage of your life, the best way to go about some certain things is basically to give back to the society. And thank God it's not just because he's attained this height, that's why he's doing this. He has done it before, he has volunteered before, and he is also doing the same thing and asking people to come do the same with him come Saturday. Not Saturday, 15th, that's next tomorrow. Today's 13th, right? Okay, so it's Wednesday. He had tweeted this is just about an hour ago now. He says, "Big brother changed my life. Now it's my turn to change the world. In June, on my birthday, I volunteered at Lagos Food Bank under the Numplan program, where doctors help treat and feed malnourished kids. After that experience, I promised myself that I'd be back and do more. On the 15th of October, we will be feeding 50 families. If you can, please volunteer. It would mean the world to me. A fun fact, I'll be picking 10 people from the raffle to come volunteer with me for a special meet and greet. Raffle link in my bio. Love ya." Fabulous. So here is a flyer. Here is it. Looks good. And it says, "Change the World, Faith Adewale, Lagos Food Bank Initiative, Food Life and Hope, 15th October 2025, volunteer arrival, 9 a.m., venue at the LFBI warehouse. www.lagosfoodbank.org is the website. And for inquiries, these are the numbers to call: 0813-488-9969 or 0708-034-6644. And you could donate on GTB 046 3977 946. So it's a huge congratulations to him, at least even more so, saying that Big Brother changed his life. But I've seen people say things like they want him to apologize for what had happened. That is the only way that he was going to launch back himself into his world, at least endearing himself into the fans, because they still think he has this pompous attitude. I have said this over and over again, that look, sometimes holding these people to certain standards just because they stayed in the house in the house and cameras were all over them for 72 days or for 50 days or for 30 days, we hold them in some sort of standards, same standard that you cannot hold. If we are to put those same standards you are trying to place on them, you fall like pack of cards. So I'm stunned by people's attitude. I'm stunned by people's, behavior and character when it comes to these Big Brother housemates. In the first video he released some few days back, I'm not. He said it clearly. I'm not flawless, and nobody is. I'm not perfect, and nobody is. I mean, come on, guys, cut this guy some slack. And I'm not talking about Faith only. I'm also talking about every other housemate. These guys just they were nobody. Remember, they were nobody some 72 days ago. But all of a sudden, we are trying to now, people who you didn't know from nowhere, you are now making them live certain lifestyle that should gladly and generously fit into your standard or your gains. I don't understand. Give these guys some time. I think it was one of the housemates earlier They were saying, I'm new to this thing, oh, I'm new to this thing, oh, you guys should just forgive me, oh, I'm new, I don't know how to live, I don't know how to say certain things. Allow these guys breathe, okay? And I'm seeing some messages on that particular tweet that he had posted earlier. He says, this justice says, now this is what we are talking about, giving back to society, not taking from society all the time. This is one of the reasons we stand Faith Adewale, a compassionate, disciplined, authentic, cerebral, articulate, selflessly, go-getter, and extraordinary. Deborah says, honestly, the DG choked me for more than I could ever imagined. But being a part of this beats that. Now fan base we get sense. Now fan base we get sense where they impact where they impactful I like to be part of. Elevator says from TV to transformation. Faith keeps providing or proving why is the brand to watch. Faith on the mission, Faith the brand. Okay? This other one says, Faith, we almost shared a birthday. You were born on the 16th and I was born on the 17th June, and now we share the same kinds of celebrations. I usually celebrate my birthday with the needy community. No wonder I could relate to you very well. I'm so glad I stand humanity. Glory says, if I am not selected, you will be hearing from my lawyers about our divorce. Okay. Futhini says, if only I was in Nigeria. All the best, King Faith. Okay. Talking about impact, never in doubt of your generosity and kindness. God bless you beyond your imagination, Dr. Faith. Kefa says, may God bless you, Faith Adewale Adeolua. You are indeed unique and the world is about to experience you in the full glory. I absolutely love this and I would even love more to be there. Cheers. You'll be shocked that people will go there not because they want to volunteer, just want to, there's also a meet and greet session. They just want to meet with Faith and maybe gift him all the things that they wanted to give him. I'm not sure he has ever done a public appearance. This is the first public appearance that he would most likely be making that we know of. I think the only thing that we saw was that video that said it was dead. But beyond that, there hasn't been any public appearance. So he's going to be making a public appearance for the first time since his exit from Big Brother House, or his disqualification of Big Brother House next tomorrow. That was on Wednesday the 15th. So if you go around Lagos, you could check him out. Nice Chukuma says, this is awesome. I definitely give my 2 cents. This is what I'm all about. Thanks for doing this, Dr. Faith. This one says, strawberry bloggers are missing useless people. If it is a bashim now, all that. Come on. Okay, let's see. Rooting for you, Dr. Faith. Be the change you want to see in the world. Okay. All right. Okay, so Jacqueline says, this is amazing. We all need each other and together we can make a change. Well thought of, Faith. Let's see. Empress says, this is why I so badly looked forward to your last diary session. I wanted to know your answer to if you won 80 million naira, what would you use it for? Well, my answer is here. My guess was right. I stand a kind doctor. May you never lack faith. I think you guys are managing faith poorly. There is a controversy on ground. Many dislikes and many likes. Let him lay low for a while and let breeze blow the whole situation. Then he can come out stronger. This is not good for his brand. The comments are not nice about him. I don't understand. Of course, you know, there will be people who would hound this particular person. Just watch and see. To May says comments are not nice. Where his first YouTube is almost 150,000 views. YouTube videos, over 150,000 views. It's actually more than that. It's actually, because I think it's closing down to 200,000 views. The comments are very positive. The management is doing well. The person comes back to say, okay, no vex. I'm just looking at things from the realistic point of view. Do you think most people that viewed really love the subject? Some have the same opinion as I do, but decided not to say anything. This one says, thanks for your advice, but we won't take it. He got a life to live. Not all will love him, no matter how you want him to be polished for your liking. Allow Faith do him. He knows himself better. Thank you. And Namisel says, where did you see it? Please be part of this amazing program on the 15th. Random Fact says, you must be very crazy. What are you seeing on this thread? Positivity. The love is 100%. Anyone hating it is a fan. Hating is a fan in disguise, and with time, they will realize they are fans. Okay. Faith will not live off people's validation. Know this and know peace. Who are you to give an opinion on the matters that concern faith? You did mad. Is his qualification a death sentence? He is moving on with his life and the activities he normally do. Keep your opinion to yourself. I agree 100%, really. I agree 100%. Because like it or live it, Faith has got his life to live. This is the thing about holding people to a certain standard that people don't even have. You want people to behave in a certain way, or live their life in a certain way just because they were on TV for 50, 100 or 72 days. It's not done. Allow him do his thing, and I wish him all the best. Frankly speaking, I wish him all the best, and I hope that things turn out to become pretty nice, pretty upward looking for him. I know the kind of person he is. Nothing stops him. Nothing stops him. It's one of those disappointments that happen in life, but life just got to move on. So I'm sure we're going to see videos and pictures from that event. Let's see how it goes. Do you guys think that Kola and Imisi would actually be a thing, or it's just going to be one of those butterfly moments and thereafter, it all goes south? Because they have said a lot of things concerning each other, right? Even from the house up until now, they have been consistent. I remember Kola in the house telling other housemate that Imisi is going to win, and Imisi kept shutting him down. But I understand what Imisi was doing at the time, though, because Kola on his part was saying that it's a good thing. Like he's not doing it based on mockery or based on. I thought that's the conviction he has that she's going to win the money, because it's looked around like everybody's prim and proper, educated, or high up there, or speak good English, but you have this vibe that Nigerians actually like. Yes, you are educated and you're all right. Yes, you are talented, but there's this street vibe around you that Nigerians would actually really, really like. And truth be told, he went further, or she went further all the way to winning it. Even against himself. I wonder how somebody would go to a show and then say somebody else is going to win, and again go around to broadcast it. But again, be that as it may, they also had some words to say to each other, which was really cool when they were being interviewed on this particular show. Watch.
You were going to become David's sister coming out of the house.
That I definitely know. Imisi is a bundle of joy. But at the same time, too, she was my number one cheerleader.
Number one
supporter. She always rooted for me.
Rooted for you.
And I cannot think of my journey on this show
I can imagine.
not have been one of the most important factors.
Wow.
Alright, so Imisi, can you actually imagine the house without Kola in it? How do you think that would have been for you?
So overwhelming and traumatic, because initially it's very traumatic and overwhelming. So without Kola, it would have been hell on earth for me.
Do you guys see a thing there? Do you think there's something in there that we should look forward to seeing more often, or should we look forward to expecting so much? I'm just saying, because man, they look good together. They look good together. But what do you think, though? Because again, if you look at what has also happened in the house, so many persons didn't like the ship between Kola and Diddy. But Kola has also said that this Diddy that I'm even going after never ever said nice words about me. I never said like nice words about me, not at any point in time, even when she's asked a question, meaning that this lady really doesn't care. But I've got this affirmation from a lady who I also admire, who I also like, who is a bundle of joy. So why should I continue rabbling around somebody who really doesn't care about me, or who loved the chase, and then I have somebody with me who practically embodies everything and even more that this person have, and I'm still running after this person. Again, I keep saying Big Brother is the reflection of our lives, for what happens in our personal lives. There's so many sides to Big Brother that you could pick and learn and move. Now, look at that triangle. Kola, Dede, and Imisi. 3 of them. A guy who wanted a lady, and the lady didn't think she caught it. After all, she has been asked the question after the BBNaija house, and she says that yes, she likes Kola, but is it enough for this thing? She's even calling it a thing. Is it enough for a relationship? No, it's not. She clearly stated this. And Kola, on the other hand, have complained to Mensa and why he was on the show, and even why he was out of the show. That look, there's really no need going back and forth regarding this. But you could tell that Kola has seen the light, and maybe a few persons must have told him a few things regarding himself and the house. And then you wouldn't blame him, would you now? Would you blame him for all these things that are going on? You wouldn't, for crying out loud. You would never want to blame him. So these are the things that happen in our own personal lives. You would see a guy, and it could be also, the coin could also be flipped. It could be a guy who's got 2 ladies. One lady is right with him, cheerleading him, urging him to go and achieve more, practically doing everything for him. And then he's overlooking that one, not necessarily, looking at her like somebody who he wants to tangle with. And then, but he's looking at somebody else. Whereas this person embodies everything that this other somebody else has. But because his eye is somewhere else, he doesn't see this particular person that is close and that is showing them that, look, come on, what are you looking at somewhere else when you can practically do everything with me? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that scenario plays in our lives. True or false? It does. It could be Kola that is a lady, and then the 2 other persons is a guy. The lady is his eyes on this guy because maybe he has this, he has that, he has this, he has that, he has every trappings of what is in her head, like, oh, tall, dark, handsome, has a house, has a car, But this other person, not that he doesn't have everything, he has his moderate. I mean, he can take care of himself, he can take care of somebody else and somebody else, but she doesn't really fancy him like that. So the relationship is like a sibling kind of relationship. That kind of thing where they say they friend zone you. They friend zone you. It's not like, you are not the it guy, but that attraction, not that you can't do the attraction with the person, but you don't just feel you are looking at somebody else, and that because of you're looking at somebody, you're not looking at the strength and the abilities and the beauty and the character and the charisma of this person. You understand? So so it happens that way in our lives. So sometimes when you are in that mix, look, when you are in that mix, you know what they say about being selfish. Be selfish, or after all, it's all about your life. look out for the person who likes you more. Don't go looking out for somebody who is not clear about liking you. Like between Kola and Dede, you could tell Kola likes Dede very well. Forget about what was said about him telling Bride Morgan and the likes that I'm going to break her, I'm going to do this to her. It could be a game. It's all game, but in real sense, Kola could like Dede, but you could tell that in that short span of the relationship that he had, Kola himself, liked Dede much more than Dede liked Kola, given the scenarios that have played out. So Dede likes the chase. She's not giving in to any of Kola's advances. They kissed once or twice under the duvet. Yeah, she's not giving him like a conclusive, thoughts about something, about relationship. So you could tell that Kola likes Dede much more than Dede likes Kola. So in a proper relationship, go for somebody who likes you more. In Kola versus Imisi, you could tell it's balanced, so to speak, and you could tell that even Imisi likes Kola more. Yeah, Imisi likes Kola much more than Kola likes Imisi because of what we saw. So if you are balancing things out, if you're to ask me, go for somebody who likes you more, so that when something happens tomorrow, because again, every relationship has its ups and downs. When something happens tomorrow, it will be that they are able to, overlook it and still remain in your space. Go for somebody who likes you more. In real life, if you see and feel somebody likes you more and is putting effort, stick to that person. Don't go for somebody who doesn't really like you, doesn't want to come out to the open, doesn't want to give into the rush, or doesn't want to give into that mindset that, this person does or this person doesn't. So it is what it is. That's my point. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always. Good morning. So what can we say? Congratulations, Imisi. She has finally revealed her handler. Actually, that happened 9 p.m. yesterday because I actually was following it. I just wanted it to simmer down. So BBNaija season 10 winner Imisi Olua Ayewale reveals social media handler Azizat Yusuf. The 23-year-old fashion designer who won Big Brother Naija season 10 on October 5th, 2025, introduced Azizat Yusuf as her social media handler, who managed accounts and created content during the 71-day show. Fans commended Yusuf's professional approach and volunteer efforts. Sharing gifts through her bank details, Ayewale received her 150 million naira prize, including 80 million naira cash and an innocent SUV, while expressing gratitude in a live session. Okay, so Imisi actually posted this. That's yesterday. It says, "For weeks you have seen the work, the words, the fire now meets the hand and heart behind it. I'm the sixth sister, Ziluzi. That's a handle at Ziluzi. That's ZEELUS, that's ZEE, of the powerhouse you've come to know. The one behind the posts, the captions, the stories, the chaos, and the calm. Every word you read came from a place of belief in Imisi's lights and from a team, Heat Reality TV, Boko Sardinam, Adeola 1982, Choice Pauline, Life with Me 10874, Too Much Akani. Akani of Lagos, that never stopped moving even when sleep clocked out. To the six sisters, you are the definition of strength, wit, and grace. You are the definition of strength, wit, and grace. We turned vision into reality and made history while at it. To Imi Stars, your energy filled us through every storm. You made this journey unforgettable. So here I am, the Zeluzi, the voice you have been reading, the very handler you have been looking for. Indeed. People asked for the handler to be introduced, and so she was finally introduced yesterday. Look at what she looks like. There you go. Very unassuming. You will never really think that she's a social media person or somebody who's that good when it comes to social media handling. But congratulations. I mean, I really don't know. It should feel a little bit somehow or a little bit elating for someone to be the handler of the winner of BBN. It should be added to to your CV as the winner of the handler of the winner of BBNaija. It should be. I mean, because easy. If you go easy, run am now. So let's check some comments here. Akani of Lagos says, you are everything anyone could wish for when it comes to loyalty, dedication, and support. A great team player that you are. The one who takes corrections and work on them immediately without blinking. Thank you for being tolerant, for listening to every piece of the tact, and for moving at the pace required when it comes to this game. Azizat Zaluzi, God bless you again and again. Temi of ATL says, best handler ever. Omo, you did an excellent job. This one says, big shout out to Agba Handler. Well done to everyone. It's been a wonderful journey and I'm glad it ended in victory. Zaluzi, your face show, your shoe shine. May God perfect all that concerns you. I'm following everyone. Much love. This one says, Zaluzi, you are the best. Professionalism is your signature. I'd recommend your name anywhere people need top-tier social media management. What? You are exceptional, please. God bless you for the way you've handled the Imisi social media pages. Excellent. Congratulations to the baddest handler to ever do it in the Big Brother franchise as a whole. Captivating write-ups, ED. No shading, just doing Imisi Stars and Imisi for 72 days. You played a clean game as well. We love you. This one says, your ability to stay calm and focused under pressure is truly inspiring. Thank you for your steady guidance. One love to the 6 sisters. Best handler of the season. Maria King says, Odogu handler. God bless you. More bigger bags cause you did this as if you were paid millions. Thank you for so much for multitasking and putting your best for Imisi. Okay. This one says, OMG, I remember seeing you amongst the sisters when our queen was collecting her car. And I said to myself, is she amongst the sisters? You caught my attention and didn't say much when you were asked to introduce yourself. So God bless you. You are great. Well done. Nobody would have done it better. You did such an excellent job. I'm still shocked because the workload was too much, but you did everything with grace. So you know how handlers can be. When you are going into the house as a housemate, you are told, if it's a requirement, you are told to get somebody you trust. Sometimes they even tell you to, if possible, pay professionals to assist you to handle all your social media platforms. But they say you should go with the top 3. The top 3 social media platforms, which is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Some say YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And yes, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, because that's the place that has the highest number of social media users for Nigeria. Not around the world. Around the world is YouTube. But for Nigeria, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Okay. Then it's important you also cut across, because there are people who use this particular platform more than this particular platform. Some go as far as even doing Snapchats, TikTok, right? I forgot TikTok. It's actually top 4: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Okay, Twitter of course is now X, so it's top 4. So they tell you TikTok moves like wildfire, So it's like it's no longer Gen Z, is Gen Alpha. That platform. Now race they fly. I wonder whether there will be another platform or another social media social media that will be more than TikTok, because man, TikTok came and was sweeping other social media platforms, as in, geez. Anyways, having said that, they tell you get people who can handle those platforms. People who are smart will go as far as even hiring 5 people, 1 for each. Some will say, okay, let one person head the department, head that social media thing. One person who knows at least 2 social media handles and how it works, and get other people who can focus on one. The reason why they said they wrote six persons, because one was handling one was handling one was handling. You just have to be everywhere, because you are now a celebrity, and you don't want a situation where you come out of the house and then you come and start all over again to start building a social media handle when you would have built it already while you were there. So Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, then people could go as far as doing Snapchats, YouTube, and other platforms, basically. So they tell you to make sure you have people there. Some of them don't have the money. I mean, you saw Faith saying that he actually took a loan to get to the Big Brother house. Some of them don't have the money, and so they don't want a situation where they will go in there, they come out, and they can't pay these guys, because some people go in there and they really don't get anything. 2 weeks down the line, they're out of the house, and you don't expect somebody who stayed there 2 weeks to have made a lot of money or would have done a lot of tasks, because the task for the first 2 weeks is nothing compared to the task that would happen in the end of the one month, and then mid second month and all that. So it's a 50-50 thing. Sometimes they say, okay, use your friends and hope that you win something so that you could be able to share with them. Thank God I think there was a time somebody went into the house and then couldn't get back their handle because the person was not releasing their handles to their owners, to the owner of the handle. But I think they finally resolved it. But one thing I wanted to say is that it's important that you have social media handlers for each platform. That way, you would have presence by the time you are out of the house. And then God can bless you, can win some big money. Those guys go chop. Now, some people say try as much as you can to employ professionals. If you're employing professionals, you're going to pay money. Some will say, oh, go use your family members, use your friends, use your people who you trust, so to speak. But trust me, sometimes it's not always like that. But these people, if you watch the tone around Imisi's handles, especially the one on Instagram, there was somebody who was complaining about the one on Instagram, especially how they were holding the camera. You should know that sometimes not everybody can handle a camera to such a way that it will be very good and attractive to the viewer. I can be a very good social media person, doesn't mean I'm a very good camera person. Do you understand? I can manage your social media handles, place your videos, optimize it to a point where it gets the regular views and likes. But